Once again, welcome back. Once you are watching our favorite YouTube channel.
Walk and talk.
Today we are not gonna walk, but we are gonna talk on crucial topic.
Yeah. So, would you like to guess this topic?
Yeah, it would be how to manage career.
No, actually, we have already done. And if you want to know more about the career, you can watch the previous video.
Yeah, guys, sorry I forgot. If you want to watch and if you want all tips, all tools how to manage career, you can visit and below the link. Definitely.
No, but I can give you the clue.
Yeah.
So, how to just get out from the conflict and how to just develop good relationship and all that. So, would you like to just guess?
Let me just clear in my mind.
Yeah.
Might be how to manage the people.
Yeah, absolutely right. We're gonna talk about this topic.
And why is it crucial? Why did you choose this topic? To how to deal with people?
Yeah, actually, most of the people they are able to deal with their own self. So it's very difficult to deal with other people. So we're gonna talk about, we're gonna give the suggestion, we're gonna also give the tricks and tricks so that they can manage themselves and also just get out from the any conflicts.
One question I got in comment box
Yeah.
yesterday. Guys, if you have any query, if you wanna just ask any question, so you can drop your comment in comment box. So question was, how can I find a good life partner?
Yeah, that's a big question, and I think everyone search once in a life.
Have you,
What is the answer of this question?
have you searched?
Yeah, I'm on the process.
Me too.
So why is it necessary? Like why most of the people they are unable to find a good partner?
Why they are unable to? First of all, I think they are unable to change themselves. They are unable to be good. That's why they are unable to find good life partner.
And I think it is the biggest decision of anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like if you choose the wrong partner, then definitely you have to suffer in the future. And you know what? Like, most of the married person they don't have conflict in their family, husband and wife. I mean house. I mean violence, home violence. Everything it's happened due to the wrong person.
After 1 and 2 months, they just get divorced.
And yeah.
So, what do you want to say about how would you like to give and what kind of tips and tools would you like to give them to find a good life partner?
I think before get married, you have to just know your partner more and more. The more you know each other, then
Are you
definitely.
talking about living relationship?
No, I'm not talking about the living
Are you
relationship.
against it?
So I'm not against it.
Guys, we are not against living relationship.
Yeah.
If you are in, just keep on.
Yeah, my point is that like before get married, you should spend some time and all that out of physicality and know each other what's their preference,
How
what
is
my
it different?
preference.
How is it different from living relationship?
But yeah, in living relationship, they have physical relationship. I'm not against it, but I'm saying that if someone who want to do the arranged marriage, but still he has to know about the other person, right? So that they can build a good understanding with each other.
So, which do you just support? Love marriage or arranged marriage?
Both are good at their own places, but I personally choose a love marriage.
Okay, why? Then how love marriage will help them to find a good life partner?
Because in love marriage, we love each other. That's why there is a relation of love. So
Does girl love boy or either girl loves boys properly and this sort of thing?
it depends on her mindset.
How we will get to know about her mindset? That's question.
If a girl is like due to your property and the money and the car and all luxurious thing, then definitely she love to those things. If you lose those things, then there is a chances of divorce, there is a chances of breakup and all that. So, at least you must know about like what's her preference. Like, does she want to go at restaurant or does she want to get at street food?
Temple like this.
Yeah. Little things says more about any girl and any boy.
Yeah, this is nowadays it's very tough. Actually, most of boys they just they perceive girls they are a snake in the grass.
Yeah, bro, I do agree.
Anytime they can bite.
Yeah, bro. The problem is that now in this generation, most of the relationship is based on the physicality. Like they always change the physical intimacy.
So two tips. First tips as I'm concerned about today's statement. So spend time. Yeah, not
Spend
physically.
time.
Only for as a conversation. You can ask strength, weakness, hobbies.
Hmm.
By this way you can engage in conversation. And second,
Second is like you should find whether she loves me, for myself, or for my luxurious things.
that's great. Yeah, you can also just some videos as I gave you some tricks and tips. Does she love your property, your bike, your car, or your just very smart, I mean luxurious life? However, does she love you?
And
So
just that third tip I would like to give, like whether she enjoy the company of my parents and my relative or no. That's a question because once they both get married, then maybe the chances of conflict between my mom, like there is a chances of conflict in the home. So we should first know about whether she love my relative, my mom and dad or no.
yeah, and most of Davos, it shows. I mean, that girls, I mean, wife of any just any person, that doesn't. I mean, her mindset ideology doesn't resonate with parents. So that's one of the great points. Just you are like justify
Hmm.
your her ideology and your parents, your relative ideology associate or not.
And fourth point, we have to also find like whether she is logical or rational or not. Like how she how deal with the hectic situation, how she deal with the different situation. If she unable to do so, then definitely she will depend on you.
How anyone will get to know?
Obviously,
Is she it is logical or not?
like suppose you go to any restaurant, if she treat the waiter and poor person with best way, in a polite way, modesty. If she show the modesty, it shows that she is rational and she sees human as a human. If she doesn't do, then obviously she just find the luxury things.
That's great. Okay, and second question I got in comment box: how to learn to say no?
That's a big question, and most of people they are able to say no, even though they want to say no, but they are unable to do so.
They have fear, like
They have fear.
my girlfriend said to me, "Hey, just get my phone recharged." Definitely, if I say no, I can't charge your phone. So definitely, I tell him to break up.
I think they should set healthy boundaries. Like I will talk to this time. I will just spend that much time, and my work is more important. I have my own priorities and all that.
Like this, I gave you a condition. Your girlfriend makes you call her. Yeah. Yes, you have to get my phone recharged. What will you do? Will you say no or yes?
It depends on my financial condition. If I don't have the money, then definitely I will say no.
What about relationship? Might be there would be breakup.
If there is a breakup on the basis of recharge and all that, then she doesn't love you. So just do the breakup. I mean, your priority should be your first. You should prioritize yourself first because you have career, life, and goal. If you depend on a woman, then definitely, if she leave you, then your entire focus goes to that woman. So we should focus on that for the priorities, purpose, and goal. And if she is live with that situation, then it's okay.
That's great. Yeah.
And
You know,
I would like to supplement one thing. I learned from my experience, like only two complete people, I mean, they can love each other. Otherwise, who love 50-50, they cannot be complete each other. For example, why most of the people they regret and feel guilty about after the breakup because they assume that I am 50 and other person complete me. But you must love yourself. You should feel I am 100% and other person should also feel that they are 100%, and so that there will be no fear of losing each other and they can live a good life.
yeah, last answer of this question is just love by your heart, not by your mind. And not based on like this. I mean,
No, like my point is that love yourself first. After that, you will definitely love others.
yeah. And you are not dealing in the market, yeah? Negotiation. When
Yeah.
she will make me call, then I will make her call. You are not in a negotiation. You are in a relationship, yeah? Sometimes you will be neglected and sometimes you can neglect
Yeah,
based
obviously,
on your first priority. And second is I got question, how can I forgive my parents? Sometimes I just, when I got this comment, I just gone over my head. Why that guy just asked question or this question in the comment box? How can I forgive my parents?
I mean, we should forgive the parents because our existence depends on our existence is happened just because of my father. So obviously, I mean, they have the right to say anything because they created me. They just I have the existence. My existence is present just because of my father.
Yeah, our existence is based on our parents. Without them, we can't be here.
Like we cannot blame the God. Then why do we need to blame our parents? Who is
Hmm. Yeah, but most of them they just they are unable to forgive their parents. I mean, they just always abuse their parents like for my current situation, they are responsible. But I don't think so. Even single parents wants.
Actually, all those people who blame their parents, they have the low status. I mean, they both have, I mean, they all have the low self-esteem. Like a high value person will never, exfoliate their parents. They know that they completed their work. Now it's my responsibility to complete my work. Like if my financial condition is not good, then it's my responsibility to, improve my financial condition. Why do I bank on my parents?
Nice. And next question, this I got in the comment box. How to set boundaries?
You should first analyze your relationship, and you should also find out where I'm wasting my time and why do I say yes then I wanted to say no. And after that, make the list and set the good healthy boundary.
Yeah, actually, if there is no boundary, so anyone can intrude in your life.
Obviously, like for example, I have a best friend, and if you just keep on just calling me, then definitely I cannot focus on my priorities and my goal and purpose. So I definitely I say, bro, from 4 to 7, you don't have to call. If you call them, I will not pick up. It's like healthy boundary.
Yeah, you can also compare from a border. If there wouldn't be any barrier about at border, they can just like
They can enter easily.
and they can kill us. Same
Obviously.
thing. So there should be boundary in this everyone's life. It will protect you from negative person, and it will also help you to let your mind focus on your work.
Okay, so now, love, I have a personal question for you. Like, what's your opinion about living relationship? You don't have to be logical. You have to say what you feel about that.
It's a waste of time. Living relationship, I mean, it's not a, if you talk about in terms of Indian culture, totally it's against. Only it's we can say like only for physical needs. Living relationship it denotes physical relationship. Their intention is only to do physical relationship and having spent 4 and 5 years. Have you ever heard like I got a physical relationship from that girl? Now I got married. Never happened. They spent 1 and 2 years, and when they just fulfill their need, they got separate.
Okay, so guys, as per the point of love, we can easily say that living relationship is not a strength, it's weakness. It's denote the weakness.
Yeah, only for your physical needs. You're crabbing to do.
I do agree with your statement, and it's not good. Like, if you are able to focus on your goal and purpose, if your entire focus on goal and purpose, then definitely a girl will just chase you. If you chase the girl and all that, then I don't think so. You will, be a good person and be a characterful in the society.
And next question is I got in a comment box. There is one person, Govind, who is who has also a girlfriend. And second, his parents wants him to get him married in an arranged marriage in their relatives. What should he do?
First, we need to listen to his heart.
His heart always definitely yes. We'll say like just go with girlfriend or just in arranged marriage.
But it's very hectic situation. Like he has to sacrifice one. Either he has to sacrifice the parents, or otherwise he has to sacrifice his love. So he has to choose wisely.
How will you decide?
Only he can decide, bro. If I give the suggestion, and maybe he regret for that. But if he take his own decision on the basis of his feeling and desire and all that, then he won't feel regret. So in this scenario and situation, we cannot suggest because after that they get abused. If something happens, then definitely they blame other person, and most of the people they love to blame other for their own mistake.
Yeah, so one thing just we can give them clue to just find out how to just take decision. First of
I would
all,
like to say, I want to give the clue. I won't suggest that, but I want to you will you will find things new things again and again if you have money. So I connect with money with parents,
that's it.
and you can buy different products.
And second, just you can also, why your parents is against your love marriage. Might be there is any like caste system, yeah, girls' background, culture, her rituals. So find out. These all things resonate with your parents or not. If her culture, her caste is same like you, work and many more things, then go with your girlfriend. Otherwise, never ever.
It pop in my head right now. Like you can get the girls. You can fall in love with any girl, but you will never get the parents once you lose it.
Yeah. But nowadays, due to physical need, most of them they elope and they just go against the parents' word.
Yeah, obviously, bro, you won't get the parents. You will get the girl because there are 4 billion girls in the world. You will get the girl. Even in Delhi, there is 1 crore or 11 lakh girls. You can get any girls. But what about the parents? Once you lose, you won't get, even though you feel regret.
Hmm. Even if you are unable to just carry your parents, definitely at this upcoming time you will get yourself in a pickle.
Yeah, lover can just do the breakup. Wife can do the divorce. But parents never do this.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
as I'm concerned about in this world, only our mom and dad they take care and they think more about us.
Yeah.
Nobody here, no even your best friend,
Hmm.
our best friend don't think about us. His first priority is his son.
Hmm.
But our parents, mom and daddy, their first priority is our son, their children.
Yeah, they love truly. I haven't seen any parents who hate their own parents. It doesn't matter whether you lost one leg, one eye, you born with one eye, you born with disease, or you born black and all that. Parents love the way you are.
But it's still parents.
So my next question is like how to make the good bonding.
What about India? First of all, you will have to understand.
Understand it first key point.
And second, weakness and strength.
Second key point.
And third, you will have to appreciate. I mean, you will have to compliment other person in his field. And fourth, you have to spend time. 1 hour, 2 hours, not through social media. I mean, physically, conversation, engaging in music, and anything besides.
My question is that why do we need to make any partner and why do we need to make any girlfriend and partner? Because I have seen many yogis and many people, they are satisfied with their life without partner. They are in a bliss state, always feel happy without any girl, without anyone.
Yeah, but we are nurtured in a society. Among our friends, best friend. When we were in school, we had a best friend. When we studied in college, we had a girlfriend, best friend. So we are in habit of to stay with crowd. So whenever we feel like how will I live alone, then we get depressed. One thing I wanna add up. Have you ever heard like elephant being, dog being,
No.
lion being? But there is human being. Do you know what does it? How it makes us different?
How?
Human being, we can be whatever we want to be. But animal being, I haven't heard. Animal being, lion being, elephant being, they don't have any option.
We have a lot of options.
We have options. We are creature of our own self.
So are the yogis and all that are wrong?
They create themselves.
Yeah.
They just make inner strength. Thinking along.
Actually, the way I see, even they are also in a love. They love themselves. Yeah, they have the relationship between their own self. Yeah.
They understand themselves.
Yeah.
But we know ourselves. I know I have good look and this thing. But they understand themselves. My negative thoughts. How does my mind work? And what's my capability? And what's my existence here?
So my next question is that like real life question, practical question. Like my mom and dad usually sometimes they fight with each other, but they still also love each other. So is fight is good or bad?
Yeah, it's good. What I can say. Actually, if I just elaborate with an example. So in a life, we can't be positive every time. In a match, sometimes India will lose and sometimes we win. It's a fascinating thing. If we keep on winning, then we wouldn't get to know value of what's winning. If we keep on winning, but if you lose once, then you will get to know what's the value of winning.
Yeah.
Then when they fight now, after a couple of days, they get separate. No, I won't talk to you, and I will go to village and that things. And then after a couple of days, both realize, mom and dad, what's the value of husband and what's the value of partner.
And bro, why is it happening in the current scenario? In India, day by day the divorce cases is increasing. In India, it's increasing.
Yeah, just as I told you last statement, they know each other. They don't understand each other.
That's amazing.
Understanding is big. until they understand, I don't think so they would have a good bonding in relations.
No, would you like to give some key points how to make a good understanding with each other?
First of all, you will have to respect.
Respect, yeah, good point.
And second, second you will have to also go with, help her or him in decision making.
Yeah, decision making.
And more would you like to supplement?
And the third one, I would like to say, like, also think about, out of logic, you can also think about the basis of emotions.
Oh yeah, relationship there shouldn't be logic.
Yeah.
Flow.
Yeah, bro.
Whatever you want to know, actually, logic. You are using logic in relationship and you are dealing business.
Yeah, it's like you cannot love forcefully. Love is happen.
Yeah, if you're using your logical mind, it means you're in a bull market. You are doing business. So like, how much would I love, and how much you will love me? Then there would be conflict.
Yeah. And when we are talking about understanding doesn't mean that you have to sell yourself. Like if you like orange, then you like orange. You don't have to change for her. There should be understanding, like she like pineapple, I like the apples, oranges, and it's okay. This understanding. It's not like she like the pineapple, I will also eat that pineapple. We are not saying this type of understanding.
Then you will lose your honor, your identity.
Yeah, you will lose your own identity, and if you lose your identity for others, then definitely you will regret if she leave you after the marriage and before the marriage as a breakup and divorce.
And one question, next question I got in comment box. Mahesh, he asked, like, my parents is compelling me to choose that career option, but I want to choose different career option. What should I do?
A person should analyze first. Why my parents is saying, why not supporting that career that I wanted to? So, he has to talk with his parents. Like, whatever the problem you are facing, you have to say your father. Now your father will decide what to take, what decision take or not, because no one want to take decision. For example, if I have to choose a science stream, but my father saying that you have to choose the commerce stream. So I will say that, father, I want to be a scientist, and if I do the commerce, I want to study and all that. So give me the solution. Now your father will be in a pickle.
Just give a condition, yeah?
Give your problem to your father. Now your father will decide.
That's one of the best.
Most of the time, what happens? No one use their mind. So they say whatever looks good, just choose. So ultimately, you are giving your problem, but ultimately you will give solution to your own self, because no one wants to think logically.
Yeah, being a child, you can't decide what you have to do. If your parents is thinking, they are thinking based on their ideology, based on their knowledge. So you have to just give problem. I want to be that. So what should I do? Definitely, you will get compliment by your parents, and you will get away.
The problem is that most of the people, they don't like to talk with their parents. If you talk with your parents, then definitely you will know much about the life, because they have the life experience. They will guide you more than your friends and your teacher.
Yeah, just your parents will guide you and will make you. They will train you.
So I have a personal question. Like, always people talk about how to build good relationship with girl, how to make a good relationship with best friend and all that. Why we not talk about how to make good relationship with our parents, our relatives?
Actually, it's rumor. Everyone has a good relationship with his mom and dad. So we get toxic relations with the girlfriend and best friend. So that's why where we need to learn tips and tools how to deal with it. And there are many courses. If you want to learn how to deal with your girlfriend and toxic friends, you can enroll. They are making fun.
They give chocolate, flower and all to their girlfriend or boyfriend, each other, they give each other. Why don't we give any gift to our parents? Even if we give 1 rupees coffee, they will smile. So why is it difficult to give 1 rupees coffee to our parents and 100 rupees and 200 rupees of chocolate to a girl?
Only physically.
Physically.
Simple answer.
Yeah.
They have physically. They know.
Bro, is it good to say need? Do we really have to physically?
Actually, we don't have name.
We have created the need.
We created them.
Yeah, obviously, bro. We don't need these things.
And being a 20 and 25 year, it's I mean, everyone just get, even 17, 16 and 15-year-old guys, is captivating towards. So when you're 20 and 25, we have a high level energy.
Yeah, bro.
It's in your hand whether you use it in that way or to make your career.
I think it's only become need for those people who focus on girls more than career and purpose. If they don't know about career and purpose and what he has to do, they fell in a love because it's a good way to escape from this reality. Like if I fell in love, then I have a excuse. Like I need to talking with this girl and I have to do this and I have to do physical intimacy and all that. So they escape from purpose, goal and these things because it needs hard work, dedication, planning, mind work and all that. So people choose the easier option.
Yeah, people always try to just be cozy up to live a comfort life. There wouldn't be challenges.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be toxic.
And love is a best way to escape from the reality.
Yeah, always. But nowadays they feel like this being a girlfriend, it's like modesty.
I think the way I see, people assume that if you have a girlfriend, you are a high-stable person. You have something, you have accomplished something. They perceive themselves like
They
that.
have achieved, yeah.
Yeah, you have achieved something.
But they're going to high standards or summer standard.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever they walk on the road, they perceive because they are not observing you, but they are on everyone's radar. Whatever just be physical intensity and anything else.
Yeah. And one question I personally love to ask with myself, and I would like to ask from yourself. So my question is like, why are you incomplete without a girl? Why do you need a partner? Why can't you love yourself? If you know the answer, then you should make the girlfriend. Otherwise, you shouldn't. Why am I incomplete without a girl?
Actually, to make a girlfriend, we are not against make, but intensity should be different.
You should first ask why. Why do you need girlfriend? That's it. Yeah, over the time.
Good morning.
What do you
In time.
In time.
In time.